So all this week, the Studio 5 gift guide aims to inject some gift-giving inspiration for those times when you are completely stumped. And one big trouble spot, the married children. For ideas, we got some advice from a few retail-savvy friends who told us what they really think.
Hey everyone, Studio 5 fashion and style contributor Emily McCormick here to tell you about my favorite gift to get as a married couple. And yeah, P.S. that is my Christmas tree in the background, much to my husband's dismay. Christmas starts in November in our house. But the thing I love to get most are those practical gifts that I would never buy myself.
So the last couple of years, my parents have actually given my husband and I lagoon season passes. And I know this seems like a kid gift, but it's totally functional. It's a super fun thing that we can do with our kids all year round. And most importantly, it's something that we don't want to buy ourselves. So really, this is my favorite gift.
All right, so funny, but the two best things, I couldn't decide which one. The two best presents our parents ever gave us as married children was, number one, money toward a new mattress, so we could actually have a new, clean, awesome mattress when we were married.
The greatest gift my parents have given me is to bring music to my home. And they've done that by giving me piano books. So I have these great memories of playing the piano and my daughter sitting down and singing with me, or just everybody gathering around at Christmas time. And I wouldn't have those cherished memories if it weren't for their gift.
I know that I'm gonna buy myself clothes. I'm great with that. What I'm never going to buy is a 72-hour kit. So the year we got that might have been one of my favorites because I knew I needed it, but I knew I was never gonna buy it.
Number two, and this is really funny, a giant picnic blanket, giant. My mom gave it to us when we were first married, and at first I was a little confused, but we use it all the time. We've had it for years, so there you go. A new mattress from Costco. They have great inexpensive mattresses, and a picnic blanket.
Other thing I love, a date night. Just grandparents offer to take the kids for a weekend, for a night, whatever you can do, $10 gift card to Chipotle. That'll do it for me. Merry Christmas to you all.
Okay, I love those candid thoughts from our Studio 5 friends. They have their eye on the retail marketplace from a professional perspective, but they all said the same thing. The most meaningful gifts are from parents, the ones that are practical. Producer Stephanie Bryson has been watching another angle for us, so Studio 5 viewers have been weighing in on this as well.
Yes, absolutely. We threw the questions out on Facebook and Instagram, and we just wanted them to tell us what's the most meaningful gift. I mean, all said and done, what really matters, what your parents give to you. I think parents worry, am I doing enough? Is it enough of a splash? I mean, these kids have their own lives and their own budgets and everything, but you want to make it have meaning.
And I'm not in that stage yet, but I have to imagine from the parent perspective, there's that pressure to balance practical with fun. Like something they really need with something they really want. Right, you need it to be a splash. And yeah, I think the definition of a great gift is something they didn't know that they wanted. Hey, I like that. Right? Yes. You just don't even know that you need it, but then you have it and you're like, where was this my whole life? You would have never got it for yourself. So we've broken the viewer comments down into categories to give some further ideas. So we did a little informal tally, and I'm going to give you the top 4 categories that kind of rose. Very first thing that people enjoyed getting from their parents, household gifts. This is the practical thing, like the vacuum cleaner, for heaven's sakes, or a carpet cleaner. Jen Nelson wrote in and said, our parents gave us our own item based on what we borrowed from them the last year. So we got to shop back a ladder, garden and power tools, etc. She said they took note, and that was the thoughtful thing. I got a steamer one year. Did you? My mom. I've heard a steamer is really fabulous. Yeah. Okay. The next category that they really surprised us. Married children really enjoy and value getting food storage. It seems the most unglamorous gift, but they really do like it. In fact, Carrie Heaps wrote in and said, I'll never forget the year my father-in-law bought an entire beef and had it raised, butchered, and gave each family a freezer filled with beef. How about that? So that's a new take on food storage that you didn't think of before. No, I wouldn't have thought of a cow. My in-laws actually do this every year. The food storage they add to our collection, which again, it's something that I know we need, but I sometimes slip through, buying my own. Case of, TP or paper towels or whatever, that works good too. All right, next category. This is the top 2 almost tied, but date nights comes in as category number 3. Married children value if grandma and grandpa will spend some time just babysit for the night. And it's a bonus if they will
throw in tickets to somewhere else, for entertainment.
To complement the date night.
Right. Jennifer Walker said an interesting idea. She said one year we got 12 envelopes and inside was money and instructions for date nights. So they had a year's worth of date nights. That's supporting marriage and
there's
good family
something about
connection.
that initiative too, I think, from the parents' perspective, taking that initiative, because it's one thing to pick up the phone and say, will you babysit? And you know the answer is going to be yes, if you have great grandparents, which most of us do on the other end of that phone call. But for them to step up and say, let us, that's a different vibe.
Yeah, we want to support you. And the top category, the most responses from Studio 5 viewers is money and memberships. And we kind of lumped those two things together along with gift cards. So anything that's kind of cash-based.
Now the challenge here with money, with memberships, cash-based gifts is how to give them, because it doesn't feel right to
hand over a little card.
I know.
Whatever.
So what do we do there?
I really, honestly, I look to my own parents as the most fabulous examples of giving cash gifts every year. They have had a really fantastic tradition. I'll share a couple of stories.
Yeah.
One is they had us do a prize wheel, a money prize wheel. My mom took a Lazy Susan thing that sits in the middle of the table, and she made it a spinning board, and we would spin the board, and we had to guess the letters in this song titled to a Christmas song, and then we would land on the winning thing, and we got the prize gold box in the middle of the table.
It's like Wheel of Fortune.
So it was like Wheel of Fortune, and it was funny, and all the families got in, and we watched each other, and it was
there's a memory there.
Absolutely,
it was a
huge.
moment.
Another great memory was the treasure box, when she sent us on a treasure hunt with clues all through the house, and 3 families were crisscrossing each other through the house trying to find our treasure box
in the hallway.
Right, and we ended up with this tray of sand with jewels and everything, and a treasure box kind of spilled open in the sand. Another one was that we got Christmas delivered by the butler. I think it was like Christmas on a silver platter. She made this cardboard butler, whatever. She's darling. My mom is amazing. And another one was she decorated a box to look like a bank vault, or like a safe that you might find at the bank. We cracked open Fort Knox.
And the cash was in there.
And the cash is in there, and that's like a fireproof box for your papers.
Oh, double
So that's
gift.
a practical gift. They always kind of add a practical thing on, like a garden cart full of, fertilizer and whatever.
Yeah.
They're darling. They've given us the big trash can with the food storage inside too.
That is clever. So
awesome.
Wrapping the money up in memories or in a little bit of creativity.
Making it showy, like you say.
The splash.
The splash.
Stephanie's so fun. And we have a thread on our Facebook page in addition to these ideas.
Yes, there's a ton of great ideas. Costco memberships are high on the list if parents are looking for something.
Nice.
Kids love the Costco membership.
It's one trip to our Facebook page and your adult children Christmas shopping will be done. Thanks for curating these great ideas, and they were great.